You want to say it? Say it.
No.
Do it. Say it. Babe, say it.
No, thank you.
If I was a good YouTuber, I'd put makeup on.
Me too.
Okay. I don't know which one I'm going to post first, so maybe I should, like, say hello to everybody.
Go for it.
I don't know. Welcome back to our channel. We're the Thompson tribe. How do you like that? Is that a good intro? Hey, go! That one? I should stick with that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you just going to yes me to death?
Yep.
Cool. And go, sis. Welcome back to our channel. We're the Thompson tribe. I have a lot of new subscribers. So, if you are new, I'm Jacqueline. This is Patrick. And we have 3 little ones. We have Trailer, who is 4 months old. We have Presley, who's 2. And we have Aiden, who is 10. So, lots of exciting things happen in our life. And we are so happy to share it with everybody. However, this next video, this video, right here, right now, I'm probably going to let you talk the most. But I say that, but I'm not going to happen. All done? So, those of you who know us, for those of you who know us, I am very outgoing. Patrick is only outgoing when he has a few drinks in him. Is that about right? Then you can't shut him up. So that's kind of how we are. We're opposites, but we work. We are opposites with same interest, right? Well, not like you don't like clothes and stuff like that, but like in what counts, we have the same interests. Okay.
I don't know who decides what counts, but.
Well, like kids, family, big decisions we talk it through. I mean, stop. It was not. That was awful. I mean, we have the same interest when it comes to like doing stuff too. So, okay. Gosh, I can't stay on task. So that kind of leads us right into today. I can't stay on task because I have postpartum anxiety. From anxiety in general, but it seemed to get worse. I guess not come on, but get worse. I don't know if it's the older I got or the more kids I end up having or what, but my postpartum anxiety is ridiculous. And I asked Patrick the other day, I said, is it worse this time around than with Presley? And he said yes. And I feel like it's different. I feel like,
well, it's only worse now because she's worried about both kids getting sick or whatever.
yes,
As opposed to Presley, it was just Presley.
yeah, it's true.
So, because Aiden
He's 10.
is
He
10.
can take medicine.
I mean, he's already in school.
He's got a good immune system.
Yeah. So, and he was the main concern with Presley. Like, he was going to bring some sickness home and get her sick, and we wouldn't be able to give her any medicine or anything.
Because you really can't give them anything until they're 1.
But,
And even then, it's like slim.
well, with Presley, we couldn't give her anything until she was 1 because she was small. Trailer weighs 17 pounds already at 4 months old, so he can pretty much take medicine already.
Well, no, he can only take Tylenol. he can take a little more than her, but like still, there's nothing for certain sicknesses. So like, I feel like with Presley, I was suffering with postpartum blues, a little bit of anxiety about the sickness going around, but on top of that, I was suffering probably depression-wise with my body, because from Aiden, I had Aiden at 19, I bounced back. I mean, I had stretch marks and I never fully bounced back, but like I still looked decent, I think. And then after Presley, the weight that I held, the stretch marks, the way my body looked, the shape it took, you're talking 8 years later, the change in my body was just shocking to me, I guess. So I was suffering with that too. However, after trailer this time around, I don't feel like my body's that much different than Presley's. Like, I feel like that change did shock me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So in that aspect, it's a little better. However, yes, my anxiety in general is worse. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute, and I want you to tell people basically what my husband thinks about my postpartum anxiety, how it affects you, like what happens, and make sure you speak up so people
It doesn't.
It affects you.
It's annoying. That's really the only thing. Like this is what we carry around now. Everyone has to put this on after you touch anything. It's annoying. Like, that's the only thing that really bothers me. Kids are going to get sick, and that's my mindset, is that no matter what you do, they're going to get sick anyway. So, I don't know.
But, I mean, what I'm doing is trying to prevent as much as I can.
I get that.
I'm trying to do the best for them. I don't know where your pencil went, baby. It's time to take a nap. I mean, you're just talking about germs, though.
Yeah.
There's other things I go through. Okay, so talk about, like, how it made you feel, my postpartum blues, like, when I initially, right after. Take a nap, baby.
I don't know. I guess I felt helpless. There's nothing I could really do.
To probably how I
Help.
felt. Yeah.
You know, like I could take the babies, but only for X amount of time until it was time to feed again.
Yeah.
You know? So.
I mean, I was crying daily to him.
Which doesn't bother me.
But he hates ugly criers.
When I got stuff to do and she wants to cry, I'm like, okay. Kind of need to go to work.
Yeah, I need to leave you, but sorry. Let me deal with you first. Yeah, I would. But that got over pretty quickly.
Yeah.
That part.
I'd say that was
A week? 2 weeks?
A week to,
2 to
I'd say
3
after a
weeks.
week it started
Depleting.
getting better.
Yeah. But like when I was left by myself, it like kicked up again. Like when I had no help from the parents,
Yeah.
kind of kicked up again. Let's see. So I was talking to my mom the other day, and my dad is going to be 72, and he has, and I don't know if anyone else's dads are like this, but like he is constantly worrying about like things as well, but it's different things. Oh, they did not like do that very well.
Good merge.
Like he has his 2 cents he has to put in, is how I said it the other day. So like I was talking on the phone and I was talking about my anxiety with my mom because we just left trailer with Patrick's parents so we could go to Disney, because we're not going to bring an infant to Disney. I mean, this is a huge thing. He's 4 months old. This is a huge, like, I breastfeed consistently. Like, this is a huge thing for me. And I was just voicing my concerns, like, nothing that his parents would ever do wrong, but, like, I have anxiety. Like, what if we bring home stuff from Disney? Like, what if we bring home the flu and, like, all this other stuff? So, my dad is like, Jacqueline, you can't keep him in a bubble. and I said, you know what, and this is the only way I could explain to him, because he is constantly telling us stuff about our cars, or make sure you put a jacket on, or make sure you do this. I mean, he's the same way pretty much, except for his is an anxiety. His is just his way of the highway type of thing. But I said, Dad, it is like you not being able to tell me your 2 cents. It would eat at you, it would bug you, until you got to tell the person. I mean, right? Like, if he wasn't able to say, be careful because of this road or the ice or whatever it is, it would bug him. Well, that's kind of how my anxiety is. It eats at me. It weighs down on me. And even if I talk about it, it does not make it go away. So unlike my dad, even if he talks about it, he feels better. Like, if I say it out loud, it doesn't make it go away. Like, I know I'm being irrational. I know putting hand sanitizer on, and I know I can't keep him in a bubble, and I know, like, I shouldn't worry about the flu 24/7. Like, I know that the things that I feel and do are kind of ridiculous and crazy, but it still can't help it. And I don't know if someone relates to that, but that's kind of how it feels. It's like, I can't help it. I cannot help it. And, like, I feel like if people, like, if he knew how I felt, he wouldn't torture me. Is kind of how I told him the other day. I was like, you wouldn't torture me. Like, people wouldn't torture me. They would just follow rules. Like, wash your hands, don't kiss the baby, like, stuff like that. Like, if you knew how I felt, like, you'd be like, oh, I get it. But you don't, right? Like, you don't. Like, know how it feels. No, you don't know how. You don't. You can say you get it, but you don't get it unless it's happening.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I know where you're coming from.
Like, you will never know unless this weight is on you, and it is a constant, like, weighted jacket is how it feels on me. So, but this isn't only sickness. This, like, filters into my life all the time. I get so flustered and upset about the smallest things. And, like, it's a lot. I mean, you want to talk about today in general?
Okay.
And last night.
So, Jacqueline likes to wear a lot of rings.
I don't even have all of them on.
Well, we went to the hospital to have trailer.
Yes, we got it.
She brought her rings for some reason.
Well, I brought my rings to the hospital because I thought we were going to take newborn pictures.
She wasn't wearing them. She just brought them with her.
I couldn't wear them until after I gave birth, probably.
So, that was 4 months ago. Now we're trying to pack for Disney. She can't find the rings that she already knew were lost. Hasn't looked for them up until this point.
Okay, I didn't know they were lost.
Waited till this morning to start digging through old bags and whatever else to try and find them. And I'm like, babe, it's been 4 months. You haven't had them for this long. Like, another weekend without them, we'll be fine. We'll find them when we get back.
But in my defense,
and
I didn't know they were lost. Like, I thought they were in the bag. I kind of thought they were in the bag. And so when I went to pack, I had checked the bags, and then they weren't in there. And then I started freaking out a little bit and going on, like, a searching craze.
Where'd you find them?
Put away properly.
Wow. Wow.
No, I have that accessory bag that I have all of my good stuff in it. And I put that in the white drawers and I didn't think to look there.
Oh, okay.
So I must have brought the whole accessory bag to the hospital and not just the rings like I thought. I thought I put the rings in a little pocket.
Yeah.
So anyways, like, stuff like that, like, I shouldn't stress over it and worry about it. I mean, in hindsight, I was talking to myself. I couldn't find the baby book either, which I haven't written in, and I was upset about that. I could have bought a new baby book, and honestly, the rings that mean the most to me are still available to get somewhere else, so I could replace them. However, that's not how I work. Like, I've had one ring since my 21st birthday that my parents got me. I have one that Patrick got me when he was deployed, and they mean something to me. That one I don't know if I can find anywhere. So they mean something to me, so therefore, but yes, looking for it all before Disney, not the smartest thing. But, I mean, I was in tears, crying. And it could be as simple as, like, both babies crying at one time, and, like, my anxiety just goes, whoop, or going on a trip.
Just if we go anywhere.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Anxiety skyrockets.
Oh, restaurants?
Yeah.
Restaurants in general, like, being around people in general, I can't. Oh my gosh. Like, I would never, if I had to take the baby to Disney, if I had to take Trey to Disney, we would not be going. Everyone would go without me. I would stay home because that's just too much for me. It wouldn't be fun, first of all, because he's an infant. So, it's just, and I have anxiety about leaving him with the in-laws. They will do a great job. However, my baby's not with me, you know? It's bad. It's a lot. I have another postpartum anxiety video on Presley. I actually cried in that video because I filmed it during a high anxiety moment. Right now, my anxiety is lower because I found the rings, I found the baby book right before we left, and I'm okay.
I don't know what we would have done without them.
I'm okay right now with Trailer. I cried when we were there. I'm okay right this second. So my anxiety right now, and we're in the car, we're not in a public place, my anxiety right now is very low, so this video is a little more relaxing, and he's with me. But the other one, I was alone. I had a high anxiety moment, so I'll link it below so you can watch, because I probably talk about different stuff. I haven't gone back to watch it. I probably should, to remind myself, hey, it's normal. But it's like it doesn't go away. I have had a baby in me or on me for the past 3 years. It's a lot. And that's why I don't think I'm going to breastfeed as long, because if the anxiety continues after breastfeeding, I'll probably start medicine, because it consumes my life at this point, and it's not me. That's another thing. I don't feel like me. Your hair.
Is it good? Nice.
I don't feel like me, and that's a hard pill I'm having to swallow right now, and I keep telling him, I'm like, I swear I'll get back to me, because I feel bad for him too. I'm like, this is not who you married. Like, this is not me. And I don't want to stay this way forever. Like, I want to go back to, like, fun me. And I feel like just like all the hormones from being pregnant and breastfeeding and 2 back-to-back pregnancies has been a lot, and I feel like I'm getting lost in there. So I don't know if we'll have a 4th, but it will not be right away. It'll be years. But I still think maybe. We'll see. I don't know if we're complete or not, but I do know I'm going to take a break for a while, because it's just so weird not being me for so long. And I don't always like who I see in the mirror. So, working on that. Alright, anything else? What would you tell the husbands if their wives are dealing with this? So, like, if somebody watches this, how can they help? Because if I was watching this video, and I was feeling everything I'm feeling, and then the husband gave advice, I'd make you watch it. I mean, be real, I'd be like, oh, listen, watch this.
I was going to say something mean, I guess I would.
Don't!
I don't know. I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do.
I'm not sure anybody's going to take you serious with your hair.
What's wrong with it? It's good.
No, like, what do you do?
To what?
When I have high anxiety moments, or I'm stressed, or
I drink a couple beers and call it a day.
no. But yes, but no.
I don't know. I mean, I just kind of try and help out as much as I can. Even if it's something small, like, I mean, I don't do it all the time.
He'll say, what do you need?
Yeah. What do you need? What do you want me to do?
And usually I say it in like mean way, like, take care of him, or do this, and like,
Yeah.
I just like,
She chops me.
I can't, just do it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like that's all we can do is just try and help out wherever we can, and whether that's picking up the house a little bit or whatever.
Listen to your own advice.
That's why I said I don't do it all the time. I've done it a few times though.
You have.
I vacuumed.
You did. Without being prompted? Questionable.
Maybe. I have to go back and watch the video.
There's no video on that one. Advice I would give is
To who?
a dad,
Okay.
or a husband, or whoever. Whoever the partner is that's not going through it, but has to deal with it. You take a breath as well. A hug always helps. Just hold them sometimes. Ask how you can help, like Patrick, that's his go-to. Or just do stuff to help without even asking. But sometimes there's something specific I need to like make it relieve a little bit. But in general, talking through what's causing the anxiety, I know it's probably not like a guy's favorite thing to do or anybody's favorite thing to do, but like today or yesterday I was crying, he decided to ignore the fact. Not okay. What he should have done what he should have done is, or what would have helped me is been like, listen babe, all of it can be replaced. I'll help you look in the morning. It is okay, like just kind of talk me through it, because like even though I know it, talking me through it is helpful. Like having someone else give me a different perspective is helpful, because sometimes when I'm going through it I see one path and then later I'm like, it really wasn't that big of a deal, but at the time it feels like a major issue.
That's what I said this morning.
I know, but I calmed
And
down
you
and I looked one more place.
Yeah, and then you kept looking.
Well, you didn't, yeah. No, you didn't stop and say, I'll help you. It's really not a big deal. You stopped and you said, why would you look for it right before we go to Disney? You added stress. Made me feel stupid for looking at it, looking for it. I already felt stupid. I don't need help feeling stupid. So yeah, so that's my advice. But you've been great through it, babe.
Thanks, man.
I love you. Alright, well, it just cut us off, so we're done. So I'm gonna end it here. Alright, well, until our next video, you guys, that is my husband's view on postpartum anxiety, my view on postpartum anxiety in general. Until our next video. Bye, guys.